What's up, everybody? I'm Kevin from BeyondCycle. Welcome. I'm glad you're back here at the channel. Today, another day, we're going to talk a little bit more about fitness, cycling, and running topics as well. But today, the topic mainly is, are you in shape? Now, are you in shape? Good question. Now, a lot of people think about that. Are they really in shape? Most people I talk to, or people in general, think that if they exercise, most people think they're actually in pretty good shape, right? Because they go out, they go to the gym, they go to the park, they work out, they do different things. And just to break down that idea of being in shape, when we talk about fitness, right? Fitness is a combination of strength, cardio, and flexibility. These three things is what makes up fitness, okay? So let's think about, are we in shape? Let's talk about it. So, I'll take an example. I'm a cyclist. I teach spin classes, indoor cycling, and I'm also a runner. I like to run as well, as far as my previous history. Now, a person can say, you know what? I bike a lot. You know, I run. I do different things like that. So my cardio is really good. Now, yes, you run, you bike, like myself, but if you go into, let's say, a situation where you're in a gym and you're using a rowing machine or you're using a Stairmaster, that is something also you may have to ask yourself, are you going to be able to excel at that level like how you run or how you bike? These things are different. Rowing, Stairmaster, those are also very challenging workouts, right? When you go to the gym, can you handle that just like how you handle running a cycle? Give yourself a chance to go to a Stairmaster or a row. Or even if you're at some sort of swimming facility where you can get to do laps and you're doing swimming laps. That's also cardiorespiratory, right? Challenge yourself one day to see how that goes versus riding or running. These are things that's like, you know, different types of cardio, but how do we challenge ourselves, how we handle it? Totally different ballgame. Also, let's talk about strength. Pull-ups, bench pressing, hitting the gym and bench pressing. That is great strength that you can actually bench press and really do like a lot of good pull-ups. You know, this is all strength, right? Versus something like going into a class and taking body conditioning. Doing something that's similar to that, where you have to increase your repetitions or doing things at a certain tempo. So if you take, for example, I get some dumbbells, let's say. I'm using my dumbbells in a way where I have to work on bringing my arms. Let's say I'm doing upper back work, and I'm just working on the back. If I have to do this at a certain tempo, where I'm going into, let's say, an 8 count, and I'm doing like 8 reps, nice and slow, and then I break it down where I have to do it in a 4-second count, where I have to go like 4, 3, 2, down, 4, 3, 2, up, 4, 3, 2, down, 4, 3, 2, up. This is a different tempo. That changes the level of strength that you have. And when you do it like that, it changes the ball game of what you can actually lift. Even if you're doing biceps, very slow, or changing the pace, changing the reps, all these things matter. And body conditioning class, you know, I've seen women being able to lift weight and do a lot of reps from 5 pounds, 7 pounds, and there's guys in there doing the same weight. And they're bigger, they're taller. So this is something to think about. So, what else to think about? Flexibility. Think about a class like yoga, even Pilates. People are very flexible in these classes. Now, you may see even their balance, stability, like they do like a yoga pose and they have to go up and be off of one leg. Now, you notice I'm barefoot right now, right? So we're doing like a yoga pose, going into a warrior position, and you have to come down and reach and lift your leg up. All these things demand a lot of balance, flexibility. All of these things is like kind of, it's a combination of strength, flexibility, all of it, and so forth. Take that person who's doing those warrior poses and coming down and coming up off balance, and put them in a class, let's say, like a boot camp class, you know, where you have to do circuits, where you have to do drills, and you have to do a lot of like lateral work, jumping and stepping to the side, and doing things where you have to go and come off the ground and burpee, or doing something like that, some sort of circuit training situation. And then that same person has to go and start doing pull-ups. That same person who's doing yoga and Pilates, that person, they go into a boot camp circuit training class, or a certain boot camp class, or some sort of circuit training, things start to change. So you want to be able to know that even though you're technically saying you're in shape, but what are you really in shape to do? You're great in yoga or Pilates, but you go into this area of boot camp or circuit training, things might change a little bit. Not to say you're not good at it, but the challenge is very different. So I just want to give you a little tip of advice. Try to think about, when we think about being in shape, we're overall, yes, we can be in very good shape, but when you plug yourself into these other areas one day and just see how it goes, or just add it little by little into your routine, every now and then. And then, you start to, see where you are really versus the stuff that you do all the time versus the things that you rarely ever do in those areas, from cardio, strength, flexibility. All right, so I'm Kevin. Thanks a lot for coming, checking out this video. Feel free, if you like the video, put a like. If you'd like to see more videos, hit the subscribe button so you can get notifications of up and coming videos. Questions, feel free to ask any questions you like. I'm always up for questions. And also, if you can, really like the channel, send a donation. I'll leave the information down below with any Venmo, Cash App. Send a donation if you can. But I'm Kevin. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for coming out. Peace.